Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel.
Woo!
And today we're here to discuss Drag Race Philippines Season 1, Episode 3, Pop Off Ate. So, before we get
Or-
into it, we have to thank y'all. Like, as of today, there was 7.6 thousand views on our first two episodes for Drag Race Philippines.
Ooh.
The likes and the comments are out of this world. So I just want to thank y'all. And we've gained like 60 subscribers this week. So, like, thank y'all so much for coming through and showing us love. If you haven't joined the family, join us.
Yes.
Join us.
We're
We are
cool
a week
here.
and a half, honey. And just thank y'all. Thank y'all because wow. Like, I was just sitting there watching the first day or so, the numbers were just going bloom, 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 bloom. I'm like, oh,
Wait, what's happening? What's
in
going on?
the comments, and multiple people pointed out that I called that man by the wrong name. I got his name correct this. I got it correct this time. Okay, but thank
Because
y'all.
I was
Like,
like, are you sure that's his name?
but yeah, it's been so much. It was so much fun reading all the comments and just y'all really helping us understand the culture in the
Yes.
Philippines, and it was just amazing. So thank y'all so much. We love for
Mm-hmm.
y'all to continue to have that conversation with us in the comments. So if there's anything we missed or may have floated over and you want to give us even more details about, we are more than excited to have that conversation with you. And that was the thing, nobody got ugly either. Like, they were just having conversations down there. And I'm like, thank y'all. Thank
Yes.
y'all.
The positivity is real. We love it.
That's what we want. We want positivity. We don't want to bring no negative up in here, honey. We don't need
Right? This is a good safe space.
a good one. So let's go ahead and share this screen so we can get started, my dear. So we start off after saying goodbye to Corazon.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was all sad. They called her a legendary witch, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
They congratulated Turing for winning the lip sync, slaying that lip sync.
Yes. Yes.
Slaying that
The
lip sync.
dancing queen.
And then Gigi had a little moment right here. She was really feeling, a lot of doubt and was really in her head because, she was one of the queens who could actually sew and she was like this close to lip syncing. So, they were there for her. They consulted her. And I'm like, okay. I thought that was really sweet. I really do enjoy the sisterhood of this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They congratulated my girl Venus.
Yes.
Woo! I baby crown her. I know we ain't got to, but crown her. Damn. It's episode 3 and crown this queen. Damn. There's nothing she can't do. God, no.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so it's the next day in the workroom. The queens enter. They're having a good time. And Bridgeting was sitting here and basically saying, I got to do something to stop being so safe. And then the queens told her that she didn't really have a brand. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I see it. And it's just like they were really trying to put her down. And I'm like, that was very confusing for me just because from her Meet the Queens and just from interviews and stuff that I've watched, Bridgeting is well known around the world. Like she's worked with a lot of the queens here in the States. She actually lived in the States for a hot second. Of course, who told me? Ooh, I watched somebody's video and they said she lived in the States for a hot second. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like I can't imagine somebody being that diverse and has traveled around the world and not know their brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just really felt weird, but it
A
is
little off-putting.
yeah. So RuPaul was there, gave a little message, made it very clear that it was going to be a girl group challenge. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. That one thing about her messages here lately on all the franchises,
Mm-hmm.
it gives it straight away. This is what you're doing this week. In the past, they were like, oh, I wonder what Ru was talking about. Now they're like, oh, girl group, oh, snatch game, oh, design. Like I enjoyed it when the queens couldn't figure out what Ru was saying in her message. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. We got to do like 10 plus messages for so many different franchises. At this point, you're doing a snatch game this week. Okay, bye. Like I get it. So Mama Powell walks in the shoes, darling, the
The
shoes.
shoes. That's a thing this year.
That is, and I'm here for it. So for the mini challenge Lord, this episode, they will be basically ranking their fellow queens, and they are calling it the Drag Race Special Roulection.
Yes.
So the pit crew comes in with a ballot box, and basically there's going to be a picture of a queen there, and they got to basically rank them from 1 to 8th place or 9th place, something like that.
Ninth.
Ninth, because there's 10 queens. And the results were shocking. Did the results of this election shock you?
I was a little confused.
Why is Venus so low?
No,
That's my question.
because Venus has been knocking it out.
I think that was more they're jealous of her. They know she's killing the game.
Something.
Yeah, like 10th place was Bridgeting, 9th was Venus Deluxe. 7th place had a tie between Marina Summers and Silhouette. 6th was Lady
Mm-hmm.
Morgana. 5th was Gigi Era. 4th was Minty Fresh. 3rd was Eva La Queen. Number 2 was Turing. And our most popular queen was Precious Paula Nicole. And I was like, okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm like, this was fine, but I really felt like the Bridgeting, I really think they were just being ugly, placing her like.
Yeah, it seemed like it because there was a lot of like mean spiritedness throughout a lot of that.
But like I said, because Precious was number one, she technically won the mini challenge and won the 20,000 pesos.
Woo!
But RuPaul, Lord, Mama
Not
Pal.
RuPaul.
Oh my goodness, Mama Pal. Then announces that this week they will be doing a girl group challenge to the song Pop Off Ate. And
I did.
yes, and the team captains is Precious Paul Nicole for being first place, and
Mm-hmm.
Bridgetine for being last place. I had a feeling that was coming
Yes.
because they love bringing that last place queen up. Come here, you're gonna be team captain. Mm.
Here's your opportunity to prove to us that you are not what they think you are.
Yeah, like show the girls, and she did. So this is how the teams played out. Precious Paula Nicole chose Venus, Minty Fresh, Gigi Era, and Silhouette, while
Mm-hmm.
Bridgetine chose Eva La Queen, Lady Morgana, Marina Summers, and Tureen.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that really irritated me was when Precious Paula Nicole was choosing,
Mm-hmm.
she made it very clear, I'm going for the tops of the tops. These are the best queens, etc., etc. And as soon as she did that, I'm like, oh, they're losing this.
Yeah.
They're losing this. Baby, if one thing about Drag Race editing, they're gonna make you look like a fool.
Yep.
And she was popping all that gum.
All of them was popping all that gum.
And guess what? As you know, they were not the
If you
team of the week.
Yes, if you're watching this, you've watched the episode. So
Yes. And we know that they were not the winning team of the week. So this is a better shot. Oh, yeah, they were the pink team and they were the purple team. So Miss Nadine Lustry came in, and I live for her.
she is freaking gorgeous.
Now I will say this on the judging panel, hell, she disappeared.
She did. She did.
Where's Nadine? Is she still there? Like I think
I don't think
they show
she
like
had
one
very much
critique.
commentary.
They show like one critique, if my memory serves me correct, and
One.
I'm like Nadine, honey, I know she said more than that. I
Mm-hmm.
know she did, but they were also joined.
Maybe whatever she said didn't fit their narrative.
Maybe who knows? But we were joined by the sound engineer Moves.
Oops.
So
And
here.
I agree, he is very hot.
Sick of y'all. But yes, the queens are there. Again, we normally don't talk about the mirror moments, but Tareen, again, I see you. I
Yes.
hear you.
Yes.
Coming from a bigger person, trust me.
Amen.
I felt that. I felt
Yes.
that. Okay?
Thank
Don't want to
you,
get into
Jesus.
that, but I felt it. I felt it.
Thank you.
So let's get to this main stage.
Woo. Ooh, that outfit.
Woo! Mm, mm,
She looks like
mm.
uh
Tens,
so many different things went through my brain when I saw
tens,
this.
tens, tens. Oh my god, she is eating every freaking runway. Like, and
Mm.
I love the way that she does her lip. Like,
Yeah, the little thing in the middle.
and then right here and right here, like nobody else is doing that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good. As you can see, I took several screenshots of this because this was just
Yes. She looked
oh,
like a piece of cone.
oh. But we were joined by Calla Karen, Jiggly Caliente. His name is Raul Laurel. I got him this time. I think
Laurel.
I called him John Santos or something like that
Yes.
last episode.
Yes.
This is Raul. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got him this time. And I love him. He's a little bitchy at times, but I love him.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course Nadine was back in the gig.
Who
So
disappeared.
yeah. This is the only time you see it. Boop. Boop. All right. So the first team, they came up with the name Pink Pussy Energy. So what did you think of Pink Pussy Energy as a group?
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Same. Let's go by them individually. Up first is Precious Paula. She did okay.
Okay.
It was good compared to the rest of them. She did great. Okay. Um,
Just I don't the outfit. I did not like that outfit.
yeah, I'll wait till we get the picture of all of them before I say something about the outfits. But up next was Silhouette. I
What?
liked her verse,
Uh-huh.
but she was so stiff.
Yeah.
She was very stiff. She didn't really know the choreography,
No.
but she had a good verse. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the verse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, all right.
I get it.
Up next is Minty Fresh. Oh, I didn't realize that this screenshot covered her face. I really thought she did a good job. I was really shocked by the judges' critiques. And
Um,
I get it. I understand.
mm-hmm.
Because there's only five of them,
Mm-hmm.
they have to have that third low person. And comparing it to the rest, yeah, I would put her there. But like they didn't have to drag this as hard as they did. I thought she did a good job.
She did seem a little like low energy to me after watching it 5,000 times,
Mm-hmm.
but she wasn't bad enough to be that low.
Yeah, but I get it. Out of the five, somebody has to be in that third spot. Uh-oh, the popos is coming to knock on somebody's door. Oh no, it's the ambulance. Uh-oh, I hope everybody's all right. Up next is Gigi Era.
Ooh, this outfit.
Oh, this was rough, honey. And I feel
God.
like she was dancing too hard.
Yeah. I mean, she was giving you the energy the song kind of needed, but it was like outshining everybody else
But not in the good way.
and not in a good way.
Like we're gonna talk about somebody outshining the rest over and down under, but it was in a good way.
Right.
But yeah, like
And I didn't understand what the wig reveal was about.
Venus, 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 Venus. Give her the damn crown. Oh my God, she ate when she like even during the recording session. I'm like, this heifer could sing, but then seeing it here, I was like, oh my goodness, ate up the whole stage. If she was part of the other group, she probably could have won again.
Mm-hmm.
She possibly could have secured another win, honey. She ate this up. So good. What did you think of Venus's performance?
Oh, she did good. She
Mhm.
did really good. I mean, better than the rest of her group, unfortunately.
That is very much true. But here's they all together. Now, this is what I want to say about their outfits. Yes, they're all the same color, but they don't look like they're part of the same group.
There's no cohesiveness
There's
in
no
any event.
cohesiveness. It's giving me very end of the drag show. All the queens are going to come out to do one quick number. It's not choreographed. They're just out there having a good time. That's what this gave me.
Because I was like, okay, were they given these outfits? Because a lot of them were very ill fitting.
I would think these outfits they brought themselves. I don't like if they were going to give them outfits. I feel like it probably would have been a more of a cohesive
Matched.
look. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know like
because it's like the three in the middle, they kind of sort of seem slightly cohesive just because it's the same shade of bright pink. Them two on the ends in the baby pink, like it would be different if maybe Silhouette had something shiny like the other
Minty.
one does. Yes, Minty Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would seem like, oh, okay, because the other team, they blew them out the water.
Let's go
They,
ahead and get to them. Let's talk about the flex bomb girls because honey, they
woo,
flexed on them.
woo,
They did. Up
mate,
first,
baby.
up
Oh my
first is
God.
Miss Ring. Eight,
Yes. Eight,
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 eight.
as she
Whole
should.
performance. Whole performance.
Eight. Oh, it was
Yes.
so good. Oh, I didn't have any critique for her. The outfit
No.
was good. The performance was good. The movement was good. She was good. Okay.
Yes.
She wasn't good. She was good.
She was
Okay.
great.
Oh, amazing. Eva LaQueen. Baby, you can tell
Yes.
she's not a dancer, but baby, they worked around her to hide the fact that she can't dance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had to
And
give them props. They did that.
yes, and even though her outfit was not the same color as everybody else's, it still fit in with the shoulder pad thing.
Yes, honey. Yes, I was really. She had some cute lyrics too. But yeah,
Yes.
I was really impressed how they got all around her and be like, look at us, serving arms, serving arms.
Right? We can do this because she
Pay your
can't
attention
move
to us.
nothing on the bottom.
Pay attention to us. Listen to her rap. Go, go.
She can do arms.
It's smart, and you know they really worked well together as a team. Oh, Miss
Yes.
Marina.
Oh
Oh,
my God, she ate.
oh,
Ate. Oh my God. Wait
baby,
a minute.
the way she ended her verse with "I'll be the next Filipino winner." I'm like, yes! Oh my! And for her to say she doesn't rap or do anything like this, count and eight.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! I was torn between her and Tareen for to get this win. Because once I realized all of them weren't going to get the win, because at first I thought all of them were going to get to the win, but we'll get to that.
Right, because they did make it seem like that on both of them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like this was so good, Marina. Oh. Mm.
Mm, 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 mm.
And up next is Bridgetine. I thought she did a really great job.
Yes.
Her
And I
dance
love
was
that
good.
outfit.
Her verse
And
was
that
good.
bob, that beautiful blonde bob.
Yes. This was a really good job. And Lady Morgana, the dance moves she pulled out.
Right.
I was like, oh,
Well,
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, ma'am.
because she
Okay.
seemed a little stiff there in the middle, but she pulled it out in the end.
Baby, just so good. The odds are just so good. Here they are all together. Like, yes, they
This
seem
is a girl group
this is more of a
because
cohesive girl group. Yes.
like one outfit kind of blends into the other, one leans itself into another, and the fact that they all had on knee high or thigh high boots.
You know, I appreciated it. You know I did. You know I did.
Right? It like I don't. This just seemed more cohesive. It's the same shade of purple.
It's really good. They did an amazing job. And as you can see, I got a few more screenshots.
Yes, because the choreography was on point.
This little part at the end was too cute.
Yes.
It really was. They were doing their little dance battle. I'm like, okay, okay.
And they still ate them up.
Ate them up right here. Like,
Ate them
let
up.
me
It
show
was
y'all
like,
how it's done. Show y'all how it's
uh.
done real quick. And then I thought this was cute when they got all together. I was like, yes. And then they were doing the little crumping together. I thought, oh, and then here they are all together at the end. This was
Big finish.
so good.
Yes.
So good. I lived, I laughed, I loved. I know I ain't said that in a while, y'all, but it so good. So freaking good. This is
So
one of the
good,
best
so
girl group
good.
challenges we've had.
Yes.
I think it's up there with Bing Bang Bong, to be real with you. Like this was
Sing, sing,
it
song.
was just so good. Like I was just I love it, love it, love it, love it so much. So the category for the runway is shake, rattle, and runway, which is Filipino folklore inspired. Filipino folklore inspired. I saw a lot of people online like, I don't get it. It's not for us to get.
Right. It's Filipino.
It's Filipino folklore. I can understand if the category was American folklore, then yeah, we need to get it.
We'd get a whole bunch of random stuff.
Hell, one thing I really appreciated with the runways, when they were explaining their looks, if they mentioned a creature or a mythical feature, they put in parentheses what it was. And I'm like, oh well, thank you for letting us know what this is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm like, I live.
Like, oh, it's a vampire. Okay.
Up first is Precious Paula Nicole. What did you think of her? I'll say her performance on the main stage. Now I didn't get all the screenshots that you think I would get for this. This is as far as I went. See right here, baby vampire. Bam.
Baby vampire.
Thank you for letting us know what a Chonka K is. A Chona K. Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, like look at this. This was a good look.
Mm-hmm. It was a good look.
This was a good look. The presentation of it all.
Mm-hmm.
It
The
was
theatrics towards the end.
yes. I thought I was watching Dracula for a second. I really did.
Right?
This just
A
made
little
me miss.
spurt of
This
blood
just made
out.
me miss Dracula. I'm like, come on, give us the All Star season. We know y'all shot it. Now give it to us. Give it to us. We never
Give it to
touched
me.
on that on this channel about the Dracula All Star season.
I didn't know they were doing an all-star season.
Yes, honey. We might have to touch on that if we get some time before the season start, before the actual announcement. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because instead of All Stars, they're gonna call them Titans.
Oh.
Yes, but anyway, Precious Paul Nicole, you did an amazing job. Oh, this is the last one. This is as far as I went.
A water broke.
Moving on to Silhouette. I have to give her props for the makeup. She's not as
Yeah.
pale.
Right.
So I really did enjoy that. And I'm with the judges. Like, this should have been your category. And it didn't really. This looks like what you wore the first 2 weeks.
You know, I appreciate the fact that she tried to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the outfit as a whole. Do I think it went with the theme? No, no, I don't. Because it should have been black, or it could have been that velvet, that red velvet she got for a cape. Like, if you'd have did that, I'd have been like, oh, okay. Because that would have seemed more vampiric to me. This see-through mesh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to boot it. But I do want to give her props for the makeup. I really enjoyed her
I
makeup.
love the background.
Baby, I live for the background. Like Drag Race US. Come on. Come on. Up next is Minty Fresh. It just didn't work for me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
I get where she's going, but we've seen a lot of these 3D printed bones here lately,
Uh-huh.
and it's just nobody's really executing
Pulled them off.
properly. Yeah.
Last season when we had them, somebody pulled them off. I can't quite remember who, but somebody did.
Excuse me, Lord.
Hmm.
Up next is Gigi Era. I like this, but I feel like it could have been more.
Yeah, again, thought I was watching an episode of Dragula. If
Mhm.
it had been Dragula, this would have hit.
I don't even think this would have hit for me if we were on Jericho, to be honest with you.
It is a little basic.
Like, I like the idea. I like
Yes.
the idea. I wish it was just something more. I can't even explain what more I want from this look.
They should have came out in like a baby doll dress and Mary Jane heels with some rhinestones on it if you're going to be baby vampire. Then you
Well,
could have been baby girl vampire.
I don't know. I don't even think that would.
Because the literal baby vampire, Chonake, however you pronounce it,
Mhm.
yeah. Or at least put some rhinestones on the bib.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just something's not hitting. Up next is Venus Deluxe. Crown her. Crown her right now. My goodness. Like each week, she is putting her foot on all these hoes' throat every freaking week. I live, I love, and I laugh.
You laugh.
Just so good. What did you think of this look?
It was cute till she turned around.
But I like the only thing I liked about her turning around was okay. Now I see how you had to position your body to get this to look the way.
Look,
But yeah, this was so good. Up next is Tareen.
giving you
Maybe
some more dance moves.
yes, yes,
That pointed
yes.
foot and thighs up in the air. I
Oh,
can't even get my thigh halfway up the ground.
this
I
was
need to
so
stretch.
so good. I live. Oh, I got another screenshot. That's how much I loved it. Like, look, oh, so good. Eva La Queen.
This was a little bit of a miss for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And then both of the wings didn't go up the same amount. It's the bodysuit's
They were lopsided.
yeah, the bodysuit's a little loose. I'm gonna take that on to she may have lost weight while being there. You know what happens.
Yeah, apparently, we'll see in future episodes.
Yeah, like what happens. We've been knowing about that for a while. But yeah, I have to boot it. I do.
Yeah,
I love the hair and makeup though.
I like the makeup.
Did that.
Not the Queen of Hearts hair so much.
Up next is Marina Summers. Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Everybody went vampire.
I live. That's why I liked her. She came with this underwater creature. Did we get? No, I didn't get the screenshot of what she was explaining what this look was. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, this amazing. Up next is Brigidine. I liked it this look,
Mm-hmm.
but the bodysuit is a little baggy, and I think it's because of all the things that was attached to the bodysuit.
Yeah.
I think that's where that came in. But overall, I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 2. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Morgana. I lived.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, oh, mm,
I didn't. Was she a bird?
yes. She explained what type of bird she was, but I forgot what bird she was.
The rooster?
I live. This was so good. This was such a great runway. There was only like a few people who just didn't do it for me, but
Right.
this was just so good. Here's everybody lined up right here. Who had your favorite look of the week?
Honestly, I preferred touring to everybody else. I
Mhm.
mean, just because it was visually more for me.
And my favorite look is Venus Deluxe. And look at them. They right next to each other. Venus and Turing had the best looks of the week. I lived. Oh, this runway just overall, like really good job, ladies. Really good job.
Mm-hmm.
So
And some of
Mama
you tried your
Pal.
best.
So Mama Pal announces that the winning team, the Flex Bomb Girls,
Whoop, whoop.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, it was very clear they won.
Yes.
Clear. But then Mama Pal announces this is still a competition, so only one of you will win. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought all of them was gonna win. Okay, all right. I guess one. One is fine.
Nope. Only one Rube Edge.
Yeah,
Just one.
I was torn between her and Marina Summers. I was. So if either
Mm-hmm.
one of them would have got the win, I would have been just fine. So I'm extremely happy for Tareen. Extremely happy, especially
Oh yeah.
lip sync last episode.
I was all for touring.
Yeah, like amazing. Oh, amazing job this week.
Mm-hmm.
Ate
Oh,
the
look at
girls
the
up.
knit dress.
Ate the girls up, and you love it.
Mm-hmm.
But they called Bridgeting back to the main stage when they were telling the girls go back, and I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
I was like, we don't get this often. I'm like, oh Lord, did she break the rules? Is she finna get disqualified? What's going on?
Oh no, no more disqualifies.
I was like, oh God, what happened? What happened? But they pretty much just gave her props, just letting her know, hey, we see you. You did a great job this week.
Mm-hmm.
Most of your group,
Just bump what everybody else says about you.
pretty much, yeah. Your group mostly came from the lower half of the team of the
Mm-hmm.
except for Tareen, she was number two. And y'all really got together and y'all really produced something beautiful. And I remember the queens were really downing Bridgeting because she was the team captain, but she delegated her work to other people.
Right.
Like she had Turing do the choreography and all that other stuff. And I'm like, well, that's what a good leader does. If she knows she can't do it,
Right.
I'm gonna be like, if you were a better dancer than me, I'll be like, okay, LaCresha, as team leader, I think you should
Lead the dancing.
because we'll have a better chance of winning if you choreograph.
Yes.
I see nothing wrong with that. Like, I really don't understand
Mm-mm.
the hate Bridgeting is getting from these queens. I'm like, stop picking on my girl, okay?
No. I mean, and then you got the other side of the coin, and they were like, oh, well, Precious wasn't a very good leader because she didn't know what the heck she was doing. It's
Really
like,
didn't.
okay, I would rather have somebody who didn't know what they were doing be like, hey, you know how to do this. How about you take over this part?
Correct. So we find out from this losing team that the bottom two is Silhouette and Gigi Era. Now, I personally agree with this bottom two. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. They had the lip sync to Glamazon by RuPaul. I was shocked. I'm like, I thought we were gonna get nothing but songs by Filipino artists. So I was shocked when Mama Pal said Glamazon by RuPaul. I'm like, oh,
Right.
okay.
Okay.
But what did you think of this lip sync?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I would have sent them both home.
That part.
I would have sent
You
them.
see, I couldn't find anything nice to say.
I would have sent them both home. But out of the two, I will say Silhouette did do better.
Yes.
So Mama Pal decided to keep Silhouette, and I'm like, okay, understandable. Which means we have to
Mm.
say goodbye from Gigi Era from Down Under.
No, no, no.
And next week we're doing the Rusical. I'm super
Woo!
excited, and something's gonna go on with Taring, honey. I'm like,
Oh no, my baby.
uh oh. But honey, that is our episode. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Krisha, where can they find you on social medias?
You can find me at Cresha McGill, that's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDSMOND. Thank you for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.